1, 2, 3, 4. Test. Coach's mic. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to check the backup? Coach's backup. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got something coming from this? Coach's backup. Checking 1, 2, 3, 4. Coach's backup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coach's backup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coach's backup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Catches back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a thumbs up back there. Everybody happy back there? Okay. Wait, we're getting 1 minute. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Checking 1, 2, 3. Coach is back up. Got a thumbs up. Thank you. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in a different mic. Lon, this is the backup. This is the backup. Coach's mic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that good? Yes. Coach 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit of hiss. That's true. This America that we're in. I don't know. I was napping this afternoon. It was one of the greatest naps I've taken in a long time. I was up all night sick last night. So I get no sleep. I've had it. I've had food poisoning in the past. Wasn't that? I just get a lot of weird stomach stuff. Like if I miss like a probiotic or like 2 days of probiotics because I'm too busy, like my stomach will get really upset. No, I take the release pills. No, not really. Really? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's right. Right. Yeah, I mean there are things that I can eat in the past and be fine. Now I can't eat those as much. So no. Really? Okay. Yeah. I got you.
First off, I just want to say my thoughts and prayers go out to the people who were affected in Pittsburgh, another tragic situation. So I want to lead off by saying that. I'm sorry about that, BJ. Go ahead.
Chavar in the Athletic. What's Kevin for tonight?
He's out.
Do you have any more on him as far as what he's going through? Or?
No, just experiencing soreness right now. They're going to hold him out for tonight and then go from there.
Sam starts for him?
Yes, sir.
How'd you guys come to that?
What you mean?
I don't mean any offense at all. Just how did you settle on Sam starting instead of Channing or whoever?
Well, because, I mean, they have two guys who can pick and pop. And, with Channing pick and roll with Oladipo, it's not really a good combination. So I think Sam, with his athleticism, to be able to do the coverage we want to do, I think is more fitting. I think he's the only guy at the back of four that gives us some size, at that position. So that's the reason why.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Ty, did you get the sense in the first 4 games that Kevin was still feeling the effects of the foot soreness and that?
Yeah, he tried to play through it. I think understand that we hadn't won a game and we were struggling a little bit. He wanted to get on the floor and try to, make a difference. And, we applaud him for that. Just hopefully he can get healthy soon.
You've been playing Colin and Kyle together in that second unit. How does Kyle help Colin?
I think he opens the floor up. I think because guys have to pay attention to where he's at on the floor at all times. I think when we're running our actions, when we're doubling away, Colin has enough room to go one-on-one and play in early transition as well. But also gives him a daily shoot on the floor. Like when our offense is bogged down, there's a guy we can run plays for that's going to create a lot of confusion, a lot of attention on the offensive end, so that helps us out as well.
Are you at a point yet, Ty, where you're running stuff for Colin, or is it still just a feel thing with him?
Running some things for him.
Okay.
I want him to be aggressive in transition, attacking the basket, getting to the free throw line, taking his, mid-range pull-up, but also being able to run sets and call plays and get other guys involved, which he's been doing a great job of the last few games. So has to continue to keep maturing in that aspect, but he's been really good.
A couple of the guys on their social media accounts have just been talking to fans saying, stick with us, as you guys get off to a slow start. How do you feel overall the morale is now? I mean, you're 5 games in and still looking for that first one.
You always want to win, and that's our main focus. That's what we've done since I've been here. This is the 5th year. But we've had slow starts in the past. We haven't played extremely well to start the season. Last year, if you remember, we started 5-7. And it's pretty much the same situation. But, we're going to continue to keep working. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. Our players are putting the work in. We just got to continue to keep getting better. Different combinations, different guys on the floor, what works best, as of right now. So we're just trying to figure that out. And I told you from day one, it's going to be a process, trying to mix the old with young and the young with young and the old with old. And, just trying to figure it out. But the biggest thing that we can control right now is just, how hard we play, how hard we compete. And then everything else is going to take care of itself.
Hello, I'm Elise, and I'm a Cavs Kids Club junior reporter. And how do you think the team has improved from the start of training camp to now?
Well, I would say defensively, I think our first couple of games, against Toronto and Minnesota, we gave up like 130 points a game. But, last couple of games with Detroit scoring 110, but really 104 because we had a foul at the end of the game, and Brooklyn scoring 102 points. We've really done a better job of just understanding what we want to do defensively, so we've gotten better in that regard.
Ty, Steve Herrick from AP. The Pacers pushed you guys about as far as it could go last season. What concerns you about them, and what stands out about them?
Their speed. In transition, all 5 guys can push the basketball. Their physicality defensively, I think they do a good job of blowing up screens, getting into the body, making it tough to catch the ball in your sweet spot on the post-ups. I think getting up the court, pressure in the backcourt with Corey Joseph, Darren Collison, as well as Oladipo, he can get in the backcourt as well. So they're a tough team. I think they have 8 guys in double figures. So they're a team that shares the basketball. They play at a high pace, a high tempo, and they understand who their guys are. They're 1-2 punch, and everyone kind of feeds off of that.